Buddy, how's it going out there in the Marthaverse today? It's Friday. If you're watching this live, it's Friday and you get Mike again. But hey, today you get the Mike and Herman show. Here's Herman. Herman the dog. Hi, everybody. Herman the dog. Herman the dog's here. Herman's my sidekick today. That's right, my faithful dog, Herman. Herman T-Dog. The T stands for the Herman the dog. Middle name the, last name dog. Herman the dog. My little baby boy. He's 10 years old. He's getting older. He's getting older, that Herman. He's a grumpy old man anyway. But yeah, that's Herman. You know Herman. I felt like it'd be fun to bring Herman on today instead of Cookie. Cookie's hanging out on the couch relaxing. Cookie knows how to relax. Hey, Cindy, how's it going? How we doing this morning? I'm doing great, thanks for asking. Let's see. Hey, so Martha has a thing. So as you know, when Martha has things, I come on, and I happened to come on last Friday, and we did a video called, what was it called? Well, this was last week's video. There's also a link to that video in the description of this one. So I told you last Friday that when I come on, I'm going to be talking about the creator economy. So last week's video, this one, what is the creator economy? We defined what the creator economy is. So if you want to go back, you might, I'm not sure if this video is a prerequisite for today's, but if you're not familiar with the creator economy, that video from last week is a good place to check out what it is. But today's video is called The 4 Reasons Why the Creator Economy is Thriving. And yes, it is. That's what we're getting in today. Me and Herman are going to give you the rundown on those 4 reasons. If this is your first time here, hey, you got a chance to win cool stuff from Martha's Swag Shop. All you got to do is subscribe, comment, and share on social media by tagging Martha Krejci's personal page on Facebook or Livin the Dream with Martha, her business page. And you get a chance to cool, You get a chance to cool, right? You get a chance to win cool stuff from the swag shop. You get a tap on the shoulder and from one of our team members, and they'll tell you that you won. So get in on that if you haven't yet. See y'all coming in here. We're gonna get to your comments later if we can. Hey there, Michelle. Hey, Jill, how we doing? Hey there, Mike and Herman. Yes. Mike and Herman. All right, so let's get into this. So as you know, last week we talked about what the creator economy is, and I gave you some technical definitions of what that is, but we landed on the idea that we really like what Gary Vaynerchuk, or Gary V, had to say about the creator economy, because he's essentially, I would say, like, the discoverer of it, not the inventor, but like he kind of built it up early on and gave this value for content creators. So he said, it is the massive influx in everyday digital creators using social channels to build online communities. And again, like I said last week, we like Gary V's definition because it places that emphasis on building online communities, which you know we're doing in the Marthaverse here, okay? So we love that. That's the definition we like. So let's go ahead and talk about this. So this is a list from a Forbes magazine article on why the creator economy is big right now. So let's get right into it. With reason number 1. Reason number 1 is the creator economy is thriving because it's accessible. Accessible, that's one of those words I have a hard time pronouncing. Accessible, 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 accessible. Yeah, other words that I have a hard time pronouncing are pronouncing. That's one word that's hard for me. Particularly. That's like the hardest word. I have to think about that one. Particularly. But you can tell that I've been practicing. Anyway, here we go. The number 1 reason is it's accessible. There are over 6 billion people who use a smartphone. 6 billion right now. with a smartphone, but around 4 billion of them are on at least one social media platforms. Platforms make creating content easy with editing software, ability to upload, and tech to connect posts to outside shops. So this is really the main idea that these 4 reasons emphasize. As we live in the last 20 years, we've seen huge strides forward in being able to develop your own community, as opposed to like 20 years ago, how did you really reach people, right? I mean, like, you couldn't just go on to the interwebs and interact with people. You had to be like, how did you reach your target market 20 years ago or 30 years ago? You had to be in the newspaper, you had to be on TV commercials, you had to be those places. And I mean, I think it's fairly obvious that now in this day and age, it's so much easier to appear in front of people. Okay, so that's it. It's accessible. That's the first reason. All right, number 2, the money is there. Creating content is something that can be a hobby or a side hustle, right? It doesn't have to start off as your main gig. You don't have to say one day, quit your job and go, I'm gonna be a content creator full time. No, you can ease into it. You can test, you can experiment. Money content creators bring in is relative to their following. Oops, I made this morning, so following, sorry, misspell. Niche, industry, location, and/or engagement rates. Okay, so this is like highlighting the idea that the riches are in the niches or in the niches, okay? We really live in an era now where you can niche down on your audience. You can get really granular with who you're speaking to, as opposed to, like, let's say, for example, Super Bowl ads. Like, that's blanket marketing, umbrella marketing. Like, they're marketing to everyone. They're marketing to billions of people, and the result is they get 1 million customers from it, possibly, right? So that's really the magic here, is that the riches are in the niches. That's really what number 2 is talking about. All right, number 3, there are endless possibilities. That is one of the reasons why the creative economy, or the creator economy, is thriving. Once creators are able to reach a substantial following on a specific niche, more opportunities begin to present themselves in the form of brand deals and collaborations. This one really rings true with me because in the last year or so, Martha's social media, we've seen huge growth there, and just people reaching out for collaborations and affiliate stuff and all like that. Again, compare it to 20 years ago. Did you really have that opportunity 20 years ago when your only avenues were advertising on the radio, in the newspaper, on TV? Yeah, so another reason why it's thriving. And the final one, creators can reach a specific audience. These 4 reasons are really kind of the same reason, is that you have the ability to get so granular with who you're targeting and your community. So good content creators become experts in reaching the most niche groups, learning new ways to be relatable, and when they gain a following, dictating current and future trends. This is really the thing. It's almost like big business versus us, what's happening right now. And the secret is the big businesses, they don't know how to market to your people. When you're a content creator and you keep pumping out that content and you're building your community, you're learning and experimenting with things that they can only dream of. I imagine like a boardroom of like a big business, a big major world corporation going, okay, how can we reach moms with gluten-free kids? We don't know how to do this. Well, in that specific example, if you're part of the creator economy, let's say you've done all the research, you've talked to all the moms, you've done all of this, they would kill to have that information, right? But that's another big thing is with the creator economy, you can really niche down and speak to your specific person. So I thought it was a great article. Again, this was in Forbes magazine, and I kind of just paraphrased, so I'm citing my sources here. But yeah, so next week or the next time I'm on, I'm guessing probably maybe next week again, we're gonna stick with the trend of the creator economy, and we're gonna go deeper into some of the opportunities on the different social media platforms. But hey, also, even though Martha's out today, we're still having these conversations. As you know, the Marthaverse, our team here, Herman the dog, he's also in on this. He's been in on this for years. We are on a mission to co-create 1 million invincible families by the year 2026. You may ask me, Mike, what is an invincible family? An invincible family is a family that can do what they want, when they want, how they want, with who they want, and they're not chained to the metaphorical desk of corporate America. There's a place for everyone in our programs. If you're interested, we'd love to have you in and to be able to work with you and help you develop. Just message Living the Dream with Martha, her Facebook page, Let's Do This. You can message Herman the dog, Herman T Dog. You can message Mike as a bad speller today. I don't even know if the grammar is correct there. But yeah, we'd love to see how you fit in our programs, and we'd love to have you, so keep that in mind, folks. Let's see what you guys are saying. We got some time here. Good morning, Mike and Herman. Good morning, Devery. Yes, yes, yes. Been excited to see you again. This is great content. Thank you very much, Heather. I think it's good. Again, it's accessible. You can go on and Google this stuff, but I mean, ain't nobody got time for that, right? The Mike and Herman show, yes, Mike and Herman, here he is. He's a little cross with me. I just brushed him so he'd look camera ready. There's Herman. There's our little old man. Yeah. Some of you may know Herman in person. He's very grumpy. He likes to bark at everyone. Hello, Mike. Hello, Amanda. Good morning from sunny Iowa, USA. Yes, I am born and raised in Iowa. I don't know if a lot of you know that. Let's see. Carrie, thank you for this information. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and pop out of here. Stay tuned for sometime next week when I come on here again. We'll probably talk about, well, what do you want me to talk about? We could talk about, there's a creator economy opportunity on TikTok. There's a creator opportunity on Instagram. And there's another creator economy opportunity on an app called Whatnot, which is really cool. It's an online auction app. But let me know in the comments of this video, whether you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube. Let me know what one of those you want to know about next week. But anyway, God bless everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.